these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game?
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. On 1st and 10, Anthony.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Off the option, it's Jones.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Anthony. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
A good return there of 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The end result, 21 yards. Looking to throw. Burke. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
24 yards to gain there, another 1st down as well.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap, came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll make it 3-0 here in the 1st.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And a 3-and-out on that 1st drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that 1st drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a 2nd opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Anthony.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
On the return, here comes Lewis.
Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action, Burke. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. On first down, Burke. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up fourth down.
That pattern and scheme was really fenced on third down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance of yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
On fourth down, Burke. That's to his running back, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
When you have a guy who has mobility, bootlegging him out of the pocket is often a big-time call, especially on a fourth down play. It gives him a run-pass option.
Yeah, but it's also gutsy, right, because you're exposing your quarterback quite a bit.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that one at all, because on the bootleg, you've got to hope that the defensive ends or outside linebackers take the fake. If they don't, they're often right in the face of the guy trying to exit out.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, Burke. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now Riddick. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
To throw on third down, Burke.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Burke. Touchdown! From 8 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to throw. Anthony. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Reddick. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They go back to Reddick.
They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. Azeez Ojulari there on the tackle. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Portland football here ready to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards remain on 2nd down.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He finds his man, complete. It's Morrison.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Throwing on 1st down. Anthony. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Anthony over the middle, complete. It's Hall.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw.
There's Hall bringing in another one.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Portland's offense now about set to take over.
They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's Riddick.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Burke. He finds Riddick complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is taken at the 23. The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Anthony, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Anthony. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Lewis to return. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Throwing to start the drive. Burke. The completion to Riddick. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Riddick with a carry. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Burke. He finds his man complete. It's Graves. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. This is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. Back to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Lumberjacks continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Back to throw. Anthony. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Looking to throw on second down. Anthony. And his throw here is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Nice move by Lewis. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen to fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Lumberjacks are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if and for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
To throw on second down, Burke. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack.
So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking to throw on second down. Burke. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lumberjacks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. 5 plays there on that drive. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, we'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Yeah, who has time for a half? And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
To throw on third down, Burke. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Pulled in at the 24. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
They go play action here on first down. Complete on the crosser to Hall. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Anthony, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Back to throw. Anthony. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, but there is a flag down. He may get another shot at this. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not, and right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
Now Jones, and he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run, and the Eagles are able to claw one back. Extra point splits the uprights, so they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. Portland's offense now about set to take over. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. On 1st and 10, Burke. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Airing one deep for Riddick. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. On 1st down, Anthony, and he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. On the return, here comes Lewis. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Off play action, Burke. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Burke. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Escape, and this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simple and merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He's going to take another shot here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And great field possession coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Burke. This is Riddick on the screen. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Burke. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Back to throw. Burke. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Looking to throw. Burke. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. So tack on 3 more, though it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in the Rose City of Portland, Oregon. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now this throw caught left side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
He'll find Jones again, complete. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a very anemic, 1 for 9 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Throwing on 1st down. Anthony, he finds his man, complete. That's Morrison. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Anthony got a man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Off the option, it's Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And you can bet that they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy nearly theirs. Their spot as NFC champions oh so close as they try to finish this one off. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And some room to run now. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 59 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Off the play fake. Burke. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Graves. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Burke. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down. Looking to throw. Burke. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a handoff running through the middle. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
To throw on 3rd down, Burke. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
On 4th down, Burke. This is caught. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. To throw on second down. Burke. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And out now come the Eagles. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Operating from the gun. Anthony looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morrison. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Anthony. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Anthony. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
so the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Anthony caught on the right side by Jones. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. On 3rd and 2, Anthony over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. On 1st and 10, Anthony. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Jones. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory, moving on to the Super Bowl.